everyone, it's Hannah again, and today we're going to be doing our makeup together. And of course we're going to be using pharmacy products because why would we use anything other than that? We love pharmacy. So, and if you haven't tried it, click the link, I'll list it below, and take a look around, shop a little bit. So we're going to be using our Camera Ready Primer, VFX Pro Camera Ready. It comes out clear, it's soft like velvet. Helps fill in all of the lines. Okay, so we've got our primer on, and it comes out clear like I said, and there's no smell, and it just fills in all of the lines and wrinkles if you might have any. So, because I know like on my forehead and my small ones, being 38, you need a little filler. And I'm not going to go and get it actually injected into me, so I will stick with the primer. Thank you very much, and your makeup will stay all day long. Okay, now for our foundation. Okay, I had to pause for a second because my son was coming through. Anyway, okay, so foundation. We are going to be using the Pharmacy Stay Matte Mineral Enriched formula today. So these are the sample packs, but on the bottle, this is what it looks like. And it comes in shades 1, 2, 3, and 4. I am very, very pale, so we will be using shade 1. Okay, and it just takes a little bit. It doesn't take very much. Just a little dab. You can use a brush if you like any of the brushes, or even your fingers. A lot of people like to use their fingers, but I prefer just a beauty blender. So we're gonna and blend it all in. And this Stay Matte foundation, it's pore minimizer. It's oil free, thank Jesus, since he gave us enough. Most of us anyways, me speaking for myself. He gave me enough oil, thank you. So we're just gonna go with the oil free foundation. And it's shine free. So it really just gives you that mattified effect. We're going to blend up into the hairline. Look at that coverage, guys. Who didn't sleep last night? You can't tell it was me. I mean, I slept, but not for very long. I got a little bit of a sunburn. Oh, hello. Because I had lunch the other day with some amazing ladies here where I live with some VP of marketing from pharmacy. It was really nice. They flew in from Puerto Rico. Talked about a lot of good things. It was really nice when the VP wants to come in and have lunch with you, you know what I mean? I mean, it wasn't just me, but it was my team. And so it was just a handful of us, literally a handful. And it was a good time. It was outside at a Mexican restaurant, love, but unfortunately, I got a little sunburn. You can tell right there. Was it worth it? Absolutely. And we do carry like sunscreen and whatnot. I just didn't happen to have any on that day. Don't do that. You should always wear your sunscreen, especially if you're going to be outside. Okay, so we got our foundation nice and blended in. This is really good coverage, guys. Like, this is really good coverage. It's very light. You don't feel anything. It's amazing. Amazing. So that was the Stay Matte Mineral Enriched Foundation. I want to say this one's like $12.90. Something about that. That's a really good deal. So, get you some. Link below. I'll link it. You can look for everything I'm using there. Okay. So, we're going to use some of the Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. And I'm going to be using Ivory because I'm pale. And I actually could use a lighter one, but I don't have that right now. So this one will have to do. We're just going to dab with our concealer brush or whatever you choose to use. It really doesn't matter. It's just so, I don't know, this is just what I'm comfortable with. Totally up to you. Okay, so I'm going to go with my finger. I'm going to pat a little bit. Okay, Beauty Blender, still damp. And the reason why we dampen the Beauty Blender is so that it doesn't soak up as much product, so you're really not wasting product. So dampen your Beauty Blenders, unless they specify not to. Some companies, I believe, are like that, but most recommend dampening. I recommend dampening your Beauty Blender because we do not have time to be wasting product or money, mainly the money. We do not have money to be wasting. Nobody. Okay, so we have that. So, it's done. Okay, so I'm going to go in and do my contour and blush and setting powder, and then we'll get with the eyes. Be right back. Okay, and I'm going to be setting my face with some yellow setting powder. And I just want to let everybody know that, in my opinion, this may not work for you, but if you dab it into your skin gently, it gives a more airbrush effect and blends everything just really nicely. Okay, so do you see the difference? This side is set, this side is not. So, airbrushing, if you don't have an actual airbrushing machine for your makeup, which most of us do not, just dabbing the powder into your face will give you the same effects. Okay, so can we tell the difference? This eyebrow is filled in. This one is not. There's not a huge difference, but this one is definitely more defined. So I suggest everyone to give yourself a little fill in the eyebrow, especially if you're up in age like me. Your eyebrows are probably not as thick as they used to be. Okay, so now for the eyes. We're going to be using, y'all see that? You cannot, oh. Yeah, the Pharmacy Glam Up palette. Let me just show you guys. Look at all of these shades. There's 12 shades, and they are beautiful. We have mattes, and then we have our shimmeries also in there, so you can really create a lot of different looks. And how cute is the palette? It comes with a mirror, as you've seen. And this part is glittery. You can't really tell too well on camera, but it's textured, and where it says Glam Up and Pharmacy, it's raised, and so it has texture. It's really nice. This is very nice packaging. So we're going to take our Glam Up palette, and we're going to start with our eyes. So first we're going to take, we have some really great brushes, or you can use the brushes you already have, whichever, your choice. And I'm going to start with a fluff brush. This is probably like my favorite because you can do a lot of different things with this one. Real basic brush, so I like it. And today we're going to start off using the Magnolia, which is this shade right here. And it's more of like an off-white, yellowish color. More of like one of those transitioning blending colors, but we're going to cover the lid. Okay, just to kind of give it a little base. Now, what I want to do is I want to take my angled brush and what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it in to the Warm Teddy, which is right here. It's kind of a coppery brown. We're going to barely press into the palette. These are super pigmented, and I love that. And we're going to do the top of that where you would put your eyeliner. We're going to use Warm Teddy as your eyeliner. Okay? Ooh, it's really pretty. Fallout is like very minimum. So minimum, which is wonderful. It's what we all want. You guys, there's a fly flying around and it is on my nerves. Ugh, on my nerves. But this Warm Teddy is everything. Oh my gosh, y'all just see it? Okay, I hate flies. I swear, I don't know even where it came from. Outside, obviously, but it's on my nerves. Let's continue with our Warm Teddy on the eye. Also good to like wet, like just give it a little spray, and that way, not that it will be more permanent, but it'll have more bold effect. But I'm not really going for a bold effect today. Not too bold anyway. Okay. Look how pigmented it is. I just barely tapped the pan. Like you can't even tell. A little bit. But I barely tapped that sucker. So we're going to go with Warm Teddy again, and we're going to go underneath the eye. In the corner, like so. Tap, tap. we're gonna go under the eye all the way with the warm teddy. Give it a slight wing from the underneath. I really like this color. Warm teddy, that's what we're doing right now. Or what we just did. Whichever. Okay. So I'm going to take my fluff brush again. And we're going to go a little sparkly. We're going to use this gold tail. Like I had to pause to see which one I wanted to use because they're all so pretty. We're going to go in with gold tail, which is this gold right here. And we're just going to go in the crease. I don't know if you can hear the person in the background talking, but if you can, that's my son. And this fly, it's gotta go. Okay, this fly, I don't know. Okay, so we're still using gold tail and we're going in kind of heavy at the crease, but it's a really light shade. And then I'm going to go in with some Dusty Rose right here. Ooh, they're so pigmented. So beware, but that's a great thing. You know what I mean? We're going to do the same thing to the middle of the eyelid. From this corner to the middle. With the Dusty Rose. Same with this eye. Ooh, it's so pretty. Okay, we're gonna go back in with that Magnolia. We're gonna go from inner to the middle just to blend it in. Yeah. Yep, I like that. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with some mascara and be right back. And a good little pointer, especially for people who have light eyelashes like myself, because I'm naturally redheaded, so my eyelashes are almost clear. To get them fully covered really well, I always like to start on the bottom and twirl the wand up as if I was curling my eyelashes, but I'm actually coating also the top layer of my eyelash. So when I go under, the top is all the way covered, and so when I'm looking down or whatever, someone's like, oh, what's wrong with their eyelash? It's all the way covered. This is really helpful for people who have fair hair, like on your eyebrows, eyelashes, or anything like that. So you want to make sure you coat everything. That's the trick. Okay, so my eyes are finished, and so we're just going to add a little bit of a light pink lippy. Don't want to get it on the teeth. And then we're going to go in and have a little pineapple natural oil lip gloss. This is not pharmacy, but I like to top anything off with that because it's moisturizing and it gives it nice shine. So anyways, that's it for today, guys. Make sure you subscribe and like the video if you liked it. And I will see you next time. And if you have any ideas for another video, feel free to let me know, okay? And make sure you click the link below and check out the products I used today. And remember, we used Glam Up for the majority of our eye today. So there you go. And everyone have a great day. See you guys later.